Rebecca payroll at Harris Hospital, and it's that time of the year that we need to dispense, give some information on the Affordable Care Act. Most of us know as Obamacare, and there's information out there that as Harris Hospital that we need to talk about. Let's just get right on it, Rebecca.
That's right. Every year this time of year, we're really used to now Medicare open enrollment coming up. So now is the time to take a look at your Medicare plan. Make sure you've got the best Plan D, Part D option plan for you that covers your medications the best, so that's your least amount of out-of-pocket cost under Medicare. And so then as of last year, this same period of time now is becoming the time for open enrollment on marketplace insurance. So, I'm sure you've probably all heard already that the new affordable health insurance options that began last year in October, the new health care coverage was made available through the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, like you said. And in 2014, most Americans are going to be required to have health insurance or have that tax penalty. We've all been kind of holding our breath and anticipating this coming. So now it is 2014. And there are an assortment of health insurance plans available on the health insurance marketplace. And that's an online website. You've probably heard all about it in the media for uninsured individuals to be able to go on and shop for the health care coverage that best suits their needs.
Let me say this. I think it's confusing sometimes when we talk about what this is and why it's important. But I think there's lots of information out there on why this particular issue is important to all of us, especially when you start talking about Harris Hospital.
Well, health insurance is important because no one plans to get sick or hurt.
Right.
And it is very expensive to have an injury or an illness. And if you are having to pay your medical expenses totally out of your pocket, that's unexpected or unplanned for, it's very traumatizing.
Yes, it is.
For most individuals. And so that's why it's very important, to obtain insurance. And now that it's available, a lot of times fully subsidized, dependent on your income.
Sure.
It can be fully subsidized, or there are affordable options.
Right.
And you know that the average 3-day hospital stay can cost $30,000.
Oh, it's in the thousands of dollars. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Even just a broken leg can cost $7,000,
right,
$8,000, and those are expenses that most average normal people are just not prepared for to pay out of their pocket. So it is a wonderful opportunity for Jackson County residents to be able to take advantage of this opportunity.
Well, and it is an opportunity, and it's not really something that, when people fought Obamacare, when people fought the Affordable Care Act, and people still do today, I mean, they actually fight that. But you really have to have an understanding that we're trying, this thing is trying to make sure that you are insured where you won't have those expenses, because it's tough enough to be insured and have an accident or something, some hospital stay, some operation, and then just have to pay your part in the deductibles. If you have to pay the whole amount, it can break you, and it doesn't take but one time.
Yeah, and it happens a lot, to a lot of regular working people.
Absolutely.
It's just a devastating thing.
What else?
Well, Harris Hospital is here to help, because we know all of this is very confusing. And open enrollment for the marketplace began November 15th, and it goes through February 15th.
Okay.
So remember that date. You have from now till February 15th to
time.
go ahead and get enrolled. And it's kind of we're going into the holiday season. We've got Thanksgiving, Christmas, and time will just slip away. So as soon as the holidays are over, don't delay any time. Go ahead and investigate it. Look into it, see what's some of the best options for you. But there are some different ways that you can apply for that. You can go online at www.healthcare.gov. And if you don't have access to a computer, there's also an 800 number that you can call and speak with a customer service representative, and these people are trained to help you navigate through this. And that toll-free number is 1-800-318-2596. And it's really intimidating to do that. So there are navigators and certified application assistants here throughout Jackson County in lots of different areas. Our insurance agencies around here, and also Harris Hospital. We're here to help you navigate through this. We can help you with the enrollment. All you've got to do here is call, if you would like to make an appointment for one of our hospital navigators to help you, is 870-512-3362 to make an appointment for one of our representatives.
Well, so important to get it done. As you say, the enrollment period has already started and it goes into February, mid-February, and there's not ever a better time than today. I mean,
Yeah.
why not do it right now, and then you can get it done before the big holiday rush. We're getting into it, and I mean, it's good information. There's no doubt about it. Good information.
And, you know, open enrollment is that period of time that you can enroll. So then outside of that, you know, you go past February 15th, you can't just change your mind and decide that you want to go ahead and get marketplace insurance, unless you have a qualifying life event, they call it, which, you know, you've gotten married or divorced or had a new baby or some kind of life-changing event like that. Then there are special situations.
Quickly, before we get off here, holiday season as it is, and this show will be running in December, and it's been a great year for you guys, but I know that the folks at Harris Hospital would like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year for sure.
That's right. Merry Christmas from Harris Hospital.
She is Rebecca Payroll. She's the Director of Marketing and the Director of a lot of other things that go on here at Harris Hospital. Margaret Goodman joins us, Senior Circle, Harris Hospital, and we don't get to visit as much as I would like to, but we made it through our reunion back in October, and it was a great, great time. We had a blast, didn't we?
We did. Great fun.
30-year reunion.
Yeah.
No, not really. 40-year class reunion, class of 74, and we'll talk a little bit about it on Harris Hospital's time here, but it was a great time, wasn't it?
Yes, it was wonderful, and I totally felt my age when it was over.
Yeah.
I went into it not feeling quite that old, but when it was over, I felt that old.
Well, it was a great time. We thank all those who helped us put it together, and a big thank you to Margaret for what she did, which is, we don't have a reunion without her. But we've got to talk about stuff at Harris Hospital. Tell me about an Apple iPad, whom I have one of those, but I want another one.
That's exactly right. 16 gigabyte Apple iPad. Our Tickle Pink Boutique does fundraisers.
Okay.
And this is one of the fundraisers that they're doing through December the 15th, $1 a piece, 6 for $5 are the tickets. You can come by our gift shop. You can call me, of course, 870-512-3030. Come by the switchboard. Anybody can help you get tickets for this, but we're going to give this away December the 15th. And it's another one of the ways that our Ladies in Pink raise money.
Sure.
Because to operate the gift shop, they have to depend on the sales and on the fundraisers. And all the money that they make goes back into the hospital. This year, one of the things that they're doing is they're going to buy new chairs for our ER. If you're back in our ER, those are uncomfortable chairs.
Right.
If you're not the patient, you don't get the luxury of sitting in the bed with the patient.
Right.
And those chairs are not as comfortable as we want them to be. So the ladies are going to purchase chairs for the ER. And that's just one of the things that they do with their money that they raise.
I know this, and there may be some folks out there going, I just really don't know what an iPad is. But you know, it's basically a small little old handheld computer. And you say, well, I don't know how to operate a computer. Well, this is a lot easier to work than a big computer.
Yes, it is.
It's all with a touch, and you say, well, I don't know. I don't really want to spend my money because I wouldn't know what I want to do with that. Well, let me tell you what. There are folks in your family that would love to have one.
Amen. Great Christmas present.
Tremendous.
Great Christmas present.
You're talking about something that's several $100s.
This one was like $4.99.
Yeah, to buy $500 plus tax, $550, and you got a chance to win it for $1, and it's well worth your buck to try to get it just for a Christmas present. I mean, and somebody's going to pay $1 and get them a Christmas present. And go, you know, I got me an iPad for $1.
That's exactly right.
That's a great deal.
Yeah, we think so too.
Tell us about tickets again. How do we purchase them? You talk about the ladies in the Pink Boutique.
That's where you get them from, the ladies in the Tickle Pink Boutique. Any of the Pink ladies will have tickets. I have tickets. Everybody here will send you in the right direction to get them. Once again, they're $1 a piece or 6 for $5. We're going to give it away December the 15th, right before Christmas, so it'll be a great Christmas present. Now let me tell you about some of the other fundraisers that we have coming up in December.
All right.
We have Uniforms to You Too. They are a wonderful group out of, I forgot what town in Arkansas they're from, but they do uniforms and Merrill shoes. And it's not just for our employees. It's for the public also, so you
Okay.
can come in, buy you some new shoes or whatever. Great group of people that'll help work with you. Any of the doctor's offices that they order, like we had our Dr. Jackson's office order, you know, they all wear the same color.
Sure.
And so they call them ahead of time and they sent them those. So you guys are interested in that, just give me a call. I'll hook you up with those people. They're wonderful. We had Dillard's in here 2 weeks ago, and I want to talk about that just a little bit because they were awesome. I want to thank everybody in Newport. I want to thank our employees. We did our little gift shop with that fundraiser. They raised about $25,000 with that little fundraiser. So that was and then we get a percentage of that, which is perfect for us. But I was surprised that they did so much business with Dillard's being 45 minutes away. You know, but they love it. You know, we had several people from the community coming here and shopped, got their Christmas presents early. So we were excited about that. They're planning on coming back again in the springtime.
Okay, good.
So just giving you guys a heads up. If you didn't get to make it in the last 2 visits they've been here, they'll be coming back. So.
Well, that's good.
That's
a good
right.
deal. It's a good deal that everybody gets great deals on some Christmas, and that get a little money to use as you need to, and I mean that's a pretty neat deal. But, again, the iPad. Come get, or can we call?
Oh, sure.
Can we call and
Call
just say
me.
I need 28 tickets or 47 tickets and call you? What's the
And
number?
trust me, 512-3030. Trust me, I'll fill your name out and put that ticket in there.
If you bring the money.
Well, if you bring the money.
You got to bring the money.
Got to bring the money. Won't do it for free.
No.
Can't do it for free.
Get 6 tickets for $5 or 1 for $1 and a chance to buy a $500 iPad.
That's right.
That's pretty neat.
It's pretty cool, too.
Good to see you. Merry
Good to
Christmas to you. It's Merry Christmas time. It's right around the corner if you're watching early in the month. And if you're watching the latest in the month, it's already happened. So Happy New Year to you coming up.
Amen.
Margaret Goodman from Harris Hospital Senior Circle. And it's always a pleasure to come to Harris Hospital and get to visit.